Hey everybody, it's Ben reminding you that I can only do my videos with your support. So please sponsor me for $5 a month at patreon.com/BenZookPremium. You're gonna love it. You get rewards and exclusive, raunchier, edgier bonus content that only my Patreon supporters get to see. Thank you. I love you.
Kind of obnoxious and he's sort of fey. He wears a cotton sweater, he's sweater gay.
That's right, I'm going there.
Hi there, I'm Sweater Gay, and on today's episode, we're going to discuss the Oscar nominations 2020. Now listen, I did something sort of like this for the Golden Globe nominations, and everybody loved it. I got so much mail, email, Twitter, everything, people going, please, Sweater Gay, please discuss the Oscar nominations 2020, because we love your Golden Globe segment so much. So here I go. I've got the nominations in my hot little hand, and we're just going to get right to it. Best Picture. Okay, here we go. Ford versus Ferrari. Okay, I'm sorry. You know what? Fords are great. I'm sure Ferraris are great. I can't afford a Ferrari. I can afford a Ford. But you know what? I'd rather see a movie called Kia versus Toyota. That's the movie I want to see. I want to see if Christian Bale can do phenomenal acting in a Kia, rather than these fancy cars. I don't get it. I kind of don't get it. The Irishman, okay, we talked about this. Yawn, we've seen it. I don't care. I'm sorry, I don't care. I just don't care about the movie. Jojo Rabbit. Okay, now this thing, okay, ScarJo is in this. Scarlett Johansson. And she's got an Oscar nomination in another category for Best Supporting Actress. Now, I'm sorry. You know, these movies about Nazis, there's been a lot of them, and I guess Hitler is his imaginary friend or something, but I don't think Hitler would be my imaginary friend. I'm sorry, I just don't think there's such a thing as a Holocaust comedy. Maybe there is, but I can't see it. You know, when that many people are killed, I don't want to see a comedy about the Holocaust. I'm sorry, I don't care how cute the little kid is or what a good actor he is. Okay, Joker. Okay, I didn't see it, but I heard it's disturbing, and I heard the director who directed it is kind of a dick. So I don't know. I don't think I want to give it to that. Little Women. Okay, I'm sorry. This is the one I think should win. Okay, it's a period piece based on a classic with Meryl Streep. I mean, how can you go wrong? You know, you got the costumes, the production design. I'm saying give it to Little Women because, you know, I'm sorry. Marriage Story, I saw it. Yeah. Okay, can we talk about college acting classes? Okay, because I was actually a triple threat in college, a theater's, you know, dancer, singer, actor. And let me just say, I think I saw Marriage Story in college in acting class. Now, it might not have been called Marriage Story, but the scenes where they're screaming at each other, and they're crying, and they're pointing, and then they're collapsing, and then they're hugging the legs. Adam Driver's hugging Scarlett Johansson's legs. I'm sorry, that's like acting class 101. Don't give it to Marriage Story. Give me a break! No. Parasite, I haven't seen it, but I heard it's fantastic, so maybe give it to that. Or the 1917, which is supposed to be an amazing cinematic feat. So I'm going to say Little Women. That's who I want. Now, Best Actress in a Supporting Role. Okay, all right, let's talk about Laura Dern. Let's talk about who can play a raving bitch well. Okay, this bitch, she is like the definitive bitch as the divorce attorney in Marriage Story. So even though I didn't love the movie, she was fantastic. Scarlett Johansson, Jojo Rabbit, we've talked about this. Nazi comedies, please. And she's double nominated. She's like for Best Actress for Marriage Story and Jojo Rabbit. You know what, Academy? Pick one or the other. Don't give her two. Don't leave other talent. Do you know what I hate? I hate it when the Academy leaves out other talented actresses like Awkwafina, who I love. I fucking love Awkwafina. She should have been nominated for The Farewell, but no, they give a fucking double nomination to ScarJo. What the hell is that about, Academy? Give me a break. Hashtag nomination so white. Now, Florence Pugh for Little Women. Okay, I don't know who the fuck Florence Pugh is. Okay, I know she played one of the daughters but I don't know who she is, so I'm going to pass on that. Hard pass on Florence Pugh, just because of her name. Who wants to have a name that reminds you of, like, ooh, this smells, Pugh. Change your name. That's what they did in the old days, Florence. And Florence is... change that name, too. Change your name to, like, Jojo Jones. Something like that. Florence Pugh? Come on. Okay, Margot Robbie, however the fuck you say it, Bombshell. Okay, I'm sorry. I haven't seen this movie because I don't like those Fox News bitches. Okay, yeah, they might have ended up doing the right thing, but it's only because they were being sexually harassed. In the meantime, they're doing all this racist shit with Barack Obama. Fuck those Fox News bitches. I don't care if Roger Ailes fingered them in an elevator or whatever happens. Fuck them. Are we really supposed to be sympathetic with these Fox News fucking bitches? Really? Sorry, Margot. No Oscar for you. Give it to Laura Dern for Marriage Story. Best Actor in a Supporting Role. Okay, let's see. You know what? I don't even care about this category, really. Because it's like the Two Popes, The Irishman, the fucking, Tom Hanks, Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. Nobody cares. All they care about is fucking hot Brad Pitt. I discussed this in the other segment about the Golden Globes. Give it to Brad Pitt. He's hot. Okay, he's still hot. And you want to give it to the hot person. It's not about acting, people. I've said this before. It's not about acting. It's about hotness. Give it to Brad Pitt. Foreign language film. Nobody cares. Nobody in this country speaks a foreign language. It wasn't emphasized in grade school or high school or college, whatever. So don't even do the foreign language because none of us dumb Americans know how to speak a foreign language. Actor in a leading role. Antonio Banderas, Pain and Glory, give it to him. Once again, hot factor. Okay, he's dreamy. He's still dreamy, and he's even old, and he's as old as I am, and he's fucking still hot. He's got a great ass. Leonardo Dicaprio, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Okay, you know what? Leonardo DiCaprio kind of looks greasy to me. Have you ever noticed that? Like, he's got a sheen on his face and, like, greasy hair. It's like, maybe take a bath, Leonardo. Adam Driver, Marriage Story. Okay. If you want to give it to, acting class 101, okay. Oh, my God! Give it to him. Joaquin Phoenix, Joker. Okay, he's creepy. The character's creepy. Joaquin is creepy, and his Golden Globe speech was creepy. If you want another weird-ass, oh my God, what the fuck's he gonna say speech, give the Oscar to him. Jonathan Pryce, The Two Popes. Who gives a fuck? I fucking hate the popes. Who gives a fuck about the popes? Fuck them. Actress in a leading role. Cynthia Erivo, Harriet. Now, she's who I said should get the Golden Globe. Maybe give her the Oscar. She's great. ScarJo, Marriage Story, acting class. Saoirse Ronan, Little Women. You know what? I don't like her name, and I can barely say it because it's spelled like soirees, but it's Saoirse. And I'm sorry, but if you're going to do that to people, you shouldn't get an Oscar. It's like, once again, like Florence Pugh. What's the deal with these Little Women actresses? Change your fucking names. They're weird. You can't spell them. You can't pronounce them. It's like, ooh, Florence Stink. Change them. Renee Zellweger, Judy. There we go. She won the Golden Globe, and she's going to win the Oscar, people. Mark my words. She was fantastic as Judy. Now, her voice wasn't great, but she was fantastic. Give it to Renee. Charlize Theron, Bombshell. No, the makeup artist should maybe win for Bombshell for doing Megyn Kelly's nose, but Charlize, once again, another weird name, she should not get the Oscar because nobody cares about those Fox News bitch. I don't want to say the C word, but that's what they were. I don't care about them. Best Director, I'm just going to say, okay, or Sam Mendes for 1917. He's the theater director. He's pretty awesome. But don't give it to Todd Phillips for Joker. That guy's an asshole. Did you see all this shit about him and saying how you can't... political correctness has killed comedy? It's like, yeah, white, straight guy, of course. Yeah, you think it killed comedy. Yeah, there's plenty of fucking other people that are funny and they don't have to insult everybody else. Minorities, LGBTQIA people. Fuck him. Okay, that's all I'm going to say about the nominees. I do want to say a little bit about Oscar parties. Okay? Now, when I have an Oscar party, I like to serve dishes that are sort of puns based on the nominees. Like one year, I served a fish on a platter, and it was called Judy's Stench. So it was like Judi Dench, but, fish smells. So maybe, this year you could do Florence Pugh and just put, like, that cheese that smells, that smells awful, gross cheese, and call it Florence Pugh. That's your dish. Or maybe, you could serve Adam's screwdrivers. I like that. Adam's screwdrivers. Adam Driver, but it's vodka and orange juice. Anyway, you get my point. At your Oscar parties, encourage your friends to bring pun-related dishes because it just livens things up, and also put vodka in everything. We've talked about that in previous videos. All right, people. That's all for this Oscar nominee 2020 edition of my show. Hey, listen, thanks for watching, and please keep watching and watch the Oscars, and remember, I'm going there.
Hey everybody, I'm Ben Zook. Hey, do me a favor, please hit that thumbs up like button, and please click on my face to subscribe so that you get all of my videos whenever I post them on YouTube. Hey, and please consider sponsoring me on the Patreon platform. Just go to patreon.com/BenZookPremium right now, and for just $5 a month, the price of a cup of coffee, you get exclusive bonus episodes of all my shows every week. Yeah, that aren't available on YouTube. You also get exclusive bonus content that only my Patreon supporters get to see, like comedy shorts and bloopers and outtakes and behind the scenes footage and more. I produce this channel all by myself, and that takes money. It takes money for production costs, for wardrobe. My wig budget alone is astronomical, and Patreon is a great way for you to support the content that you love on a monthly basis and get terrific perks and rewards in the process. Hey guys, thank you so much for your support. I love you, and I really can't thank you enough.
Ben Zook has his very own TV channel.